Hello everybody, this is XGamerRichy, and as I'm pretty sure you can tell, I am holding auditions for a more Machinima series that I'm going to be creating, called The Colour of Mushrooms. Now, the plot is quite hard to describe, so you're just going to have to deal with me saying that it's kind of sort of a comedy, action, musical thing. Yes, you heard me right, musical. In this Machinima series, there's going to be quite a lot of musical numbers because it's something different that nobody's, I don't think, done. So it's something new. So yeah, I will admit that this is my first attempt at a proper Machinima, but I'm a perfectionist, so I won't make any crook. I will warn you that there is some foul language throughout the course of the series, so if you're comfortable with swearing, then it probably isn't for you, even though the swearing isn't prolific. So, now that all that's out of the way, I will start off with all the characters. Okay, so let's start off with the lead character, Princess Peach Toadstool. Now, Peach is kind of the sweet, lovely princess that you see in the games, but she has a bit of a temper on her when she wants to, anyway. And throughout most of the first series, you'll see her kind of go on that really cliche story arc of "I'm going to get stronger" kind of thing, but it'll work, don't worry. Voice type, I'd like a voice similar to that used in the game. I'll go with whatever the actress is able to do, as long as it's slightly higher pitched than your average voice and has a lovely softness to it. And it must be quite animated voice, and you've got to be able to change your tone quite dramatically. If you want to voice Peach, just kind of do the lines that are appearing on the screen now. Okay, you got them? Right. And then I need you to do this music audition, because obviously it's a musical and I need you to sing. So, click the link that will be at the bottom, and I'd like you to sing, beginning until the end of the first chorus, of Hot and Cold by Katy Perry. Next up we have Princess Daisy. So, now basically, Miss Daisy's a chav. So, because of this, and because of the way the character's going to act, I need you to kind of be quite a lot like Catherine Tate as Lauren. There'll be a link at the bottom to show you what I mean. So you're going to need a good set of lungs, as you will be going on long rants like the one in the video I'm showing you. With quite a lot of swearing in this role, and comedic timing is essential. Okay, if you want to audition as Daisy, just do the lines that have appeared now. And I also need you to do this music audition of Bad Boys by Alexandra Burke from the beginning until the end of the first chorus. The next character is Pit. Now, obviously, Pit's an angel, and it's going to be a whole storyline with Pit coming down and doing something that he shouldn't have done, and then having to pay the consequences for it. But don't worry, everything will work out in the end. So the Pit's voice, are kind of obviously a male voice, needs to be quite naive, and I would like something similar to the one used in Dironto Gaiden. However, I'm really not fussed, as long as it's nice and soft kind of voice. So to audition as Pit, please do the lines that you see before you now. And then I need you to do, there's the music audition. I Want to Break Free by Queen, the beginning until the end of the first chorus, really. Rightio, the next character is Link. Now, there's a whole kind of problem that I'm having with Link at the minute, in the fact that my previous voice actor for Link hasn't gotten back to me as to whether he wants to continue being Link. So, I'm putting the audition out there, and if he wants to continue being Link, then I'll just put a massive kind of X across this bit of the audition. Otherwise, the part is there, I just don't know quite what's going to happen with it. So for Link, he's the brave, big, strong, brave, noble, heroic character. So there's some weird thing that happens at the start of the series, but it'll all make sense, so you'll just have to kind of deal with it. So if you want to audition as Link, you've got to say the lines that appear before you now. And for the music audition, I need you to do Use Somebody by Kings of Leon from the beginning until the instrumental break. Now we have Luigi. Now, Luigi is pretty much the whiny, scaredy cat character overall that he is in the games, but there's going to be a nice little twist to him in the fact that he's actually quite intellectual. Just the fact that he lands on his head and it knocks his brain for... yeah. So, to voice Luigi, I need a male voice similar to the one that Charles Martinet uses, although slightly less whiny. And for a fact, you need to be able to do a childish version of the voice and a quite intellectual version due to Luigi's madness. So if you want to audition as Luigi, you need to do the lines that appear before you now. And as the music audition, I need you to do Red by Daniel Merriweather, beginning until the end of the first chorus. Next up we have the mysterious Solid Snake. Now, I can't reveal what Snake's role is in the Machinima, however it is quite a large role and is very important. That's all I can say really. So, voice type male, I would like you to use the stereotypical Snake voice if possible, although you're allowed to make it slightly camper if you want to. It's your decision really. If you want to audition as Snake, I need you to do the lines that appear before you now. And as the music audition, I need you to do In for the Kill by LaRue, the beginning until the end of the first chorus. Okay, the next character is Bowser. Now, Bowser's obviously evil and male. I'd like a loud male, gruff, growly voice, and a pretty much literate version of the normal Bowser voice, if possible. But I'm open to whatever interpretations you can give me. I'm really not fussed. So, if you want to audition as a Bowser, please do the lines you see before you now. And then for the music audition, I'd like you to do Crash the Wedding by Busted, the beginning until the end of the first chorus. And the final character for now anyway is Ganondorf. Now Ganondorf is evil, so as a voice I want generally evil and deep and so on and so forth. However, for Ganondorf, I need you to be able to speak French. Although to be perfectly honest, you don't really need to be able to speak it fluently. You just need to be able to read the text. Well, even if you do it well or bad. This is because Ganondorf speaks really bad French and even worse English. So not being able to read it completely fluently is alright, but please no bad French accent, otherwise I will kill you. Just read the lines how you feel comfortable and don't overact. If you want to audition as Ganondorf, please do the lines you see before you now. And for the music audition, I need you to do Bad Day by Daniel Powter, the beginning until the end of the first chorus. And that is it for the main character auditions. I'm going to do another part with the supporting cast, but other than that, can't really tell you much else. So to audition, you need to send an MP3 or WAV file to XGamerRichy@hotmail.co.uk or post a video response. And you need to do this before the 10th of May 2010. And the only way that I will extend this deadline is if I don't get enough people to fill the roles that I've put out, or I don't find the specific person I want to fill that role. Okay? So I shall see you in the next part of the auditions with the supporting cast. Thank you, this is XGamerRichy, over and out.